morning, Smiles Trial. Welcome back to another video. We on the way to work, so y'all go ahead and ride in the car with me. This morning, I have a quick hair tip. I don't think I ever talked about this in particular, but did you know that your menstrual cycle can affect your hair? So, as women, when it's that time of the month, aka Mama Judy used to call it when Aunt Susie is in town, okay? That's what we used to say. We ain't say menstrual cycle, but my mom used to say, yeah, your Aunt Susie in town. So your Aunt Susie is your menstrual cycle, okay? So your menstrual cycle is on, and this could happen either a few days before or during. Your scalp is more sensitive, okay? Your scalp is more sensitive. Now, this is very important, especially if you're somebody who's already tender-headed. Child, if you already tender-headed, just know during your cycle, your scalp is even more sensitive. So keep that in mind when you are scheduling your hair appointments, and like you're getting braids, you're getting extensions, or say you somebody you still get relaxers. Keep that in mind. So you might want to avoid getting braids and extensions when it's around the time of the month, because it might seem like the hairstylist is pulling a little too hard. It might seem like it, okay? And you ain't crazy. It's just your hormones all over the place and your scalp is sensitive. I even noticed that myself. I didn't really notice it as much when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I notice like with certain things, like when I do get braids and stuff, and it's around that time of the month, and my braider, she does not braid tight. Well, I'm not tender-headed, but I noticed the last couple of times, I had just so happened to get braids in my hair right around the time my cycle was on, and I noticed that it seemed to hurt, and that was because my cycle was on, versus like when I would do these styles when I wasn't on my cycle, it didn't hurt as bad. And like I said, I'm not a tender-headed person. So even when she was shampooing my hair, I noticed that, gosh, like, why does it feel like she going in today? Like, what's wrong, sis? Like, you mad at me or something today? You know what I'm saying? You mad at me? But just keep that in mind, because that is something that can happen. So if you're tender-headed and you already have a hard time, sis, you might want to wait on those braids. Plan and schedule your appointments accordingly, because you know, as women, we be going through a lot, okay? We just got to worry about a whole lot of stuff, okay? Whole lot of stuff. So I just wanted to put that hair tip out there in case you didn't know. I know the summertime is here, and people are getting braids and extensions. Keep that in mind when you're scheduling your braid appointment. Try to see if you can schedule it after your cycle. Not right before and not during it if you can help it. But just know, if you get those braids or extensions during it probably is going to hurt a little bit more, even if you're not tender-headed and you're not tripping. You're not tripping. And I remember one time, I had got some braids around the time I was on my cycle. Child, I was so aggravated. I about took out the braids because they felt so tight. I just could not get myself together. Like it just aggravated me so much. So yeah, you're a little bit tender. And I even noticed this one time with one of my clients. She was pregnant, and we had did some. This one I was still doing like individual braids. I did some individual Marley twists in her hair. We did her hair like a week before her baby was done. I mean, her baby was born, and she got so aggravated with that hair on her head. She going into labor, she done took out her whole hairstyle. So when she sent me a picture, she was like, hey Lisa, I had the baby today. And she, sent me a picture of her holding the baby in the hospital bed. And I said, oh, congratulations, I'm glad you had a healthy baby or whatnot. I said, but can I ask you, what happened to your hair? Because I'm like, you just came last week and we did your hair. And that was the whole point of us doing a protective style, because you about to have this baby. You don't have to worry about your hair. She said, girl, you don't even want to know. She said, girl, I was going to labor having contractions and stuff, and this hair was getting on my nerves, and I just had to take it out. And she said, my mama came on here like, why did you take out your hair? She was going through. But it just goes to show you, as women, we just go through so much. And we thought it was comical. Either way, her hair still had looked good, because when she took out her Marley twist, it looked like she had it twist out. So her hair would still look good while she was in the hospital. But it's just that, it's just like, now, girl, you done popped out this baby. Now you got to worry about your hair. But it all worked out. So I just want to give y'all that hair tip, in case y'all didn't know that. And I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Lisa, I said, hey, little Lisa. She's sliding through with the glow butters. She's sliding through with the glow butters. I said, hey, little Lisa. Do it, Lisa. Hey, little Lisa. Do it, Lisa, sliding on through with the glow butters. I said sliding on through with the glow butters. I said Marie glows. I said mango. I said Caribbean escape. What you trying to do? I said Marie glows. I said Zaddy. I said let's get it, glow butters. Let's go.